Battlefront has officially arrived. It's been around now for a couple of days, so if you haven't had a chance yet, it's an open beta, free to everybody. Hop on your Xbox, get on your PlayStation, or log into your PC Master Race gaming rig, and download this free beta, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. Because as a Star Wars fan, this game is pretty awesome. I mean, just look at it. Take a second. Just take a second. Look at it. Look where I am. Now, if you're a Star Wars fan, you will obviously realize that I am on the planet Hoth. I am a rebel in Echo Base on planet Hoth, defending the base against the Imperials. I mean, look at it. It's just, it looks like it's pulled straight out of the movie. The details, the graphics, everything, down to the laser blast, the sound effects, the vehicles, everything. There's so much detail, so much Star Wars in here. It's nuts. It doesn't take, you know, aspects of Star Wars or try to be, you know, this is Star Wars. And I mean, it's a very pretty game. And as a Star Wars fan, now keep in mind this review might be a little biased because I openly admit that I am probably one of the largest Star Wars geeks in the world. Okay? Yes, I will claim that title. There are many Star Wars fans, but I am a huge Star Wars fan. And this game captures a lot of the childhood memories with your action figures, recreating, you know, the battle scenes, and just bringing it to life. I mean, look at this. Here I am on planet Hoth. I just got killed by an AT-ST. They're all over the place. Look at that. You got rebels everywhere. You got Imperials. You got TIE fighters flying all over the place. You got AT-ATs walking in the background. And these are not computer-generated bots. No, these are real people flying vehicles. I mean, look at that. That guy just flew into the ground. So, if you've played the Battlefield games before, on the big maps with the vehicles and 20 versus 20 gameplay, it's pretty much the same thing, except it's in the Star Wars genre, which makes it totally better, I think. I mean, it's just, you know, I get the whole real world simulator type FPSs, but this just makes it so much fun. Some of the downsides to the game, if you're not a Star Wars fan, you're probably not going to appreciate what this game has to offer. It's very unbalanced, and I can understand why they did it, because if you know Star Wars, you would know that the Rebels have a much more difficult time trying to defeat the Empire. And you would know that in this particular battle recreation that you're playing here, the Rebels lose. They lose the Rebel base. They have to evacuate and they have to flee from the Imperials. So, while playing this mission, if you're a Rebel, it is 10 times harder to try and get a victory out of this game. In fact, I haven't been able to do it. Every time I play as a Rebel, we lose. And the Imperials walk away with the win. So if you're one of those, you know, douchebags who gotta have a win every time and care about your freaking kill count and how many teabags you were able to do in one gaming session and your gamer score and all that other crap, and you get stuck on the Rebel team, yeah, you're gonna rage. You're gonna rage completely. You're probably gonna be one of those guys that has like 100 kills, top of the line, you know, top of the tier kill count, and still lose. And if that enrages you, go find another game. The game's not for you. This is strictly for people who know what Star Wars is about. So it's a little unbalanced. Is that bad? Me, a Star Wars fan? Hell no. I like it. It makes me feel like, okay, this is what the Rebels had to go through to beat the Empire, and you know, the struggle is real. But if you want balance and you want equality, even though that's not how it was in the movies or in the Star Wars universe in general, then yeah, I mean, you're probably going to complain about how, you know, this is more overpowering than this, and you're going to go on posts on Facebook and tweets about how, you know, EA should fix this and fix that because, you know, I'm losing all the time, blah, 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 blah. I don't see a problem with it. I don't care about winning. I just want to be in the environment, and I want to shoot Rebels, I want to shoot Imperials, I want to fly X-Wings, I want to fly TIE Fighters, pilot all that other stuff, fly the Millennium Falcon, you know, all that stuff. That's what I want to do. Win or lose, it doesn't matter to me. But, you know, this is a game, and people got to have an objective, and it has to be fun for everybody, not just Star Wars fans. So that in itself might be the game's undoing. They might rebalance it during the actual release of the game, but right now, as a beta, it's pretty unbalanced towards the rebels. It's much harder to defeat the Empire. And also, the weapons are kind of not significant. If you play the original Battlefronts, it was more about taking different classes of characters, and they had different weapons, significantly different weapons, that allowed you to cater to a game style. This, it just has different weapons, at least so far. Remember, it's a beta, so there are other characters yet to be announced. But the different weapons between the characters, it's the same for both sides, but the different weapons really don't matter. You gain experience to unlock certain weapons, and you gain credits to purchase them, but they're not serious game changers. I mean, yes, they're different, but in all honesty, at least through I've played, it doesn't matter if I have the E11 blaster versus this blaster I have here, which I can't remember the name. But, so, I mean, it's the weapons are not like the serious game changers that you would find, at least so far. But other than that, though, I mean, those are probably the only complaints I will see most of the gaming community complain about. The graphics are solid, the graphics are beautiful, every detail is there. So, I don't have any other complaints other than that. So if you haven't checked out Star Wars Battlefront, please do, and do their survey so that they need that information. Check it out, have fun, you know, blow up some rebel scum, and may the Force be with you.